Hey, it's Laurie Forster, the wine coach, with the holiday edition of the Sipping Point video style. And I'm here with my elf, Bob, my elf on the shelf, who's been keeping an eye on my daughter, Michaela, to profile 3 great wines for the holidays in 3 very different price ranges, if you will, and a couple of styles. And over the holidays, of course, we love to cook beef for our holiday meal, and we do a beef tenderloin. And nothing could be a better pairing with a beef tenderloin than a really wonderful Pinot Noir. And I have 2 here to profile, and the dessert is actually the theme of my wines today, because I have 2 Pinot Noirs. One's called Layer Cake and the other one's called Cherry Pie. They're both delicious. No, they're not dessert wines, but the Layer Cake, which is my first, is $14.99, so just about $15. It comes from the Central Coast, so the Santa Barbara and Monterey areas, made totally famous by the Sideways movie, and it's got great red fruit, so think cherries and raspberries, but this one has a little kick of spice that's very wonderful. So if you're doing a little bit of a spice rub or some black peppercorn, this is going to be a fabulous pairing for your beef dish or some others. And let's go ahead and give it a quick taste. That spice and red fruit is just so dense there. I love it. And it just really kind of gives you that zing on the palate, and just very soft and really pleasing. Everyone from your Aunt Peggy to your grandma is going to love this wine, including you, and it's only $15. So that's my first pick for a holiday wine. And then I know some of you write to me and say, I'm looking for a showstopper wine. I want to spend a little bit more, maybe for your meal or for a great gift. And the Cherry Pie Pinot Noir, which comes from Carneros, a region that really straddles both Napa and Sonoma. And it's a cool region, really known for its Pinot Noirs in a Burgundian or French style. Well, this Cherry Pie is from the Napa side of Carneros, and this is an amazing Pinot Noir. It's got packed red fruit and some plum, but instead of the spiciness of the Layer Cake, this wine has a little bit of earthiness and even some minerality that just makes it really compete with some of those red Burgundies from France. So let's get a quick taste of this one. Wonder what Bob thinks of this one. What do you think, Bob? One thing I noticed the difference between these 2 wines, and this is a $49.99 suggested retail wine, so it's a $50 wine, huge step up in price and quality. The finish on this is very long and large, I should say. I'm tasting it for quite some time, but you really can tell that jump in quality that you've made. And if you're using it for a gift, look, it's just a beautiful presentation. So I'm not a big one for dessert, but I love this Layer Cake and the Cherry Pie, and I know you will too. If you're trying to find any of these wines where you live, just go to winesearcher.com and type in the name of the wine, and they'll be able to find that for you. So it's the Layer Cake Pinot Noir from Central Coast and the Cherry Pie from Napa Carneros. And then I think a wonderful way to either start things off or end things that's going to appeal to people that don't drink wine and people that love wine is something that's very trendy and fashionable now, and that is Moscato d'Asti. Now, I've been drinking this for years, but people are singing about it in rap songs now, and the mass of wine drinkers have finally discovered Moscato. Always had loved it for dessert, cream or fruit-based desserts, but also now it's a great way to start things off because a lot of people do like to drink sweet wines. And this is a semi-sparkling or frizzante, which means semi-sparkling in Italian, from the Asti region of Piedmont in the Northwest. And the brand that makes this one is called Cupcake. So we have Layer Cake, Cherry Pie, and Cupcake. And the Cupcake Prosecco also is made by the same company, and it's a drier style sparkling, but the Moscato is definitely sweet, definitely frizzante, and it's a great way to end things off with maybe a real pie, maybe an apple pie. Once you taste it, you're going to feel it's really softly sparkling and a little bit sweet. Yum. And let me tell you, some of those relatives that won't drink wine otherwise are going to love this Moscato. So definitely, whether you want an affordable Pinot, a showstopper, or just a way to end your meal for the holidays, think about layer cake, cherry pie, and cupcake, and you've got it made. I just want to wish you and all your family and friends a very happy holidays and a happy new year. I'm so excited to share way more wine with you in 2012. I'd like to make a toast, and there's a great quote by John Maynard Keynes that says, "My only regret in life is that I didn't drink more champagne," or maybe should we say Moscato. So cheers to you, happy holidays, and we'll see you soon.